Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids video. This is my baby Adrian. He woke up for the morning. He's hungry, so I'm going to be making him a bottle. Usually I pump, but I don't really wake up too many times at night to pump, so he had his last breast milk feeding a few hours ago. It's about 7 in the morning and my husband already woke up my oldest, she's 8, to get ready for school. He's making her lunch and she's eating breakfast right now. I keep all my bottles and stuff in the bathroom because I don't want it in the kitchen with all the food stuff. So I'm just putting together his little bottle now. I'm like half asleep. This is the Baby Breeza formula maker. I'm obsessed with this. It literally takes just seconds to make his bottle. And mommy needs something to drink too. I already brewed 1 cup and I'm just going to be adding another one because it wasn't enough. My mom gave me this coffee machine. She got a new one for Christmas, so she gave me her older one, which was only a year old. And then I'm just going to add some caramel almond milk creamer. I like a lot of creamer. I love my coffee very sweet. Might be a little too much for others. Taking the bottle upstairs. I think my husband already got up for the baby. There he is, husband for the rescue, helping me out before he has work. My daughter is getting ready to leave for the bus. I love you. So she's saying goodbye to me. She needs her hug every day. And then I'm going to be changing the baby because he started crying. He's probably got a really full diaper. Look at my son. He's so funny. He's so excited that the camera's recording. So I'll probably repeat this somewhere in the video because I made like multiple little videos and then put everything together. So my baby Adrian, he was born 3 weeks early. I think he ran out of space. Honestly, 2 years ago I had a tummy tuck and he just came early. I felt like, oh my god, I'm gonna pop any minute. I'm so like, my whole tummy was tight. I was like, there's no room for him. There's no way he's gonna stay in here for 3 more weeks. And literally 2 days later, I went into labor. It's really different for me because all my kids were induced at 39 weeks and with no signs of labor. And I'm like, okay, there's no way. Like, he's gonna come. And then 2 days later, I start having contractions. I had like the Braxton Hicks, and I thought it was those for like 3 days straight. But then the 3rd day, they got really bad. So I texted my husband and I'm like, hey, I think you need to come home ASAP. Like, I'm having contractions. Thankfully, it was like 9 o'clock and he was already on his way home. So I also texted my mom to come over really fast because she needed to stay with the kids because it was late in the night. And she messaged me. She's so funny. She's like, can this wait till the morning? And I'm like, no, Mom, you have to come right now. This is my little cat, Dexter. He's about 2 years old. He loves laying under this bassinet. I'm just going to put Adrian down for a minute. And I'm going to try to clean up a little in my room and make my bed. All better.
Spider monkey.
Oh, your room is a big mess.
No.
We gotta clean that today?
Mike, you can't with me now.
Oh, I gotta pump first. So I'm gonna be putting together all my little pump parts. I try to pump at least less than every 4 hours. Sometimes it doesn't work out. So I'm just sitting here and pumping. I pump about 20 minutes each session. And then I am supplementing with goat milk formula, the brand called Cabrita. My kids tend to have dairy allergies, so it works a lot better for them. Look at him all wrapped up like a little burrito and keeps looking outside. Here's my fresh breast milk for later, and I'm gonna throw my pumps into the sink to wash them later. I'm doing a voiceover and my baby is snoring in the background. Sorry if you guys could hear him. Here's my little daughter Maya. She's 4. I'm just gonna strap him in here so you could swing for a little bit. And then I don't know if I told you guys already, David, my son, he's 3. Him and Maya are often thought they are twins, but they're not. They're actually a year apart. I'm showing you guys my messy downstairs area. Well, it's like the main level. I have like a 3-level split home. We went grocery shopping yesterday and everything's kind of like left out still on the tables. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. My house is pretty cluttery every single day until I clean it up. I think I watched like 3 YouTube videos where people had like gorgeous clean houses, and I'm like, how is this happening? You're a stay-at-home mom and your house is freaking like spotless. So I'm just gonna be cleaning the dishes really fast because I couldn't look at the sink. Plus, I hate making breakfast when the sink is super full because I just don't like it. Whenever we're out grocery shopping, David wants a watermelon. He's obsessed with watermelon. So that's the first thing he wanted this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that up so they could have that before I feed them an actual real breakfast. Put that away real fast for later. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna show you guys my daughter's rooms. They share a room. Maya and Sophia share a room, and it's always crazy and cluttery. Gonna open up the windows here, get some light in here. Hopefully we can get through this room today, but there's no promises. Oh, and there's the oven glove I was looking for. And David just grabs anything random from the kitchen and I find it at parts of the house. Got some watermelon ready for Maya as well. She saw David eating some and now she wants some. They want everything each other is doing. They're like literally like twins. While the kids are busy eating their watermelon, little Adrian is starting to fall asleep, so I'm gonna run upstairs really fast and try to shower. Here's my second cat, Midnight. I got him from a farm. He's so cute. Couldn't resist. I'm gonna brush my teeth really fast. And I'm using this microdermabrasion scrub. It's organic. I found it on Amazon. My skin's been feeling really congested, so that's helping out a lot. I'm going to use this toner really fast. It's a cucumber toner, and then I use this brand called Amnience. I love their stuff. It's all organic, so I use their moisturizer and stuff. And then for my hair, I just put in some Moroccan oil serum, brush that through really well. My hair's so long. It's never been this long. Here's Opal, our third cat. She's still fluffy. And little Adrian just woke up. Right on time. So I'm gonna run upstairs really fast, change him really quick, and then go and get his bottle. And we have our breast milk that we pumped, so we're gonna be feeding him that. Look how freaking cute he is. He's starting to make like little faces and smile. While Adrian fell asleep, I'm going to be dressing the kids. I usually let them pick their outfits on their own. He wanted to wear Pikachu today, but the shirt ended up having markers all over them, so this will have to do. There he is, all dressed and ready. He's so excited to go to preschool. And then we're gonna go and brush our teeth really fast. And we're gonna go pick out Maya's outfit for the day. And little Adrian woke up, so I had to run in there really fast to help him out. Brush her little gnats out. Came downstairs, have a little bit of time before we leave. Watermelon all over my chairs. I need to scrub those down today. And then I'm just putting my fruits away that I bought last night because they were still in their bags. Kind of make it a little more organized so it's not cluttery. And then I use this Thieves spray that I make from Thieves All-Purpose Cleaner from Young Living. Had to wake up poor little Adrian and get him dressed for our car ride to school. It's so sad. As soon as they fall asleep, you have to wake them up again. And then the kids are only in school for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and it's like we come home, he falls back asleep, I have to wake him up again. So every morning I try to get ready a little sooner, maybe like 20 minutes before we actually have to leave, because sometimes it takes a little while to get them ready, especially David. He loves attention, and look at him, he's so upset. I think I yelled at him because he was running around, but he literally just plays and runs around and doesn't want to put his shoes on and runs from me. So I try to get them ready as soon as we can, and I'm just gonna go out and start the car today because it's super cold. I think it was like around 15 degrees today, and they do have to wear masks, unfortunately, where we are. And here we are getting ready to go. Okay, we got everyone in the car, including the baby. It's a 11:47, and they're supposed to be at school at 11:55, no later than 12. They close the doors at 12, so Maya has a little bit of tears because she's saying her sweater's itchy. She has like little, what are those things called? Like sequins on her shirt, and it's like itching her chest because her coat's like on top of it. But she'll be fine, right, Maya? And then David gave me the hardest time. He's the worst getting ready in the morning. He runs around and doesn't put his shoes on. But this is the first time I'm going out with them and the baby. My husband's been home during the week. He took like 3 weeks off to help me after I had the baby. I had the baby 3 weeks early, so we weren't really expecting this. And then he works at Amazon, so he's able to pick his schedule. It's very flexible. So he tries to work weekends so he can help me out at home during the weekdays sometimes. So he has 4 days to 5 days. So he'll go to work Saturday, Sunday, and then he'll pick 2 to 3 days. So usually he's home on Mondays because Sophia, my oldest, she has religion class that day. So she'll have regular school, and then she'll come home, do her homework, and then she goes to religion at 6 o'clock at night. It's like 6:30. And then he stays home on Thursdays. My daughter had tutoring at school, after school. She did that for a few months, but I recently just signed her up for swimming classes, so she has swimming after school on Thursdays. So I go pick her up and drive her to swimming, and then we come home. My husband picks those days usually, and then sometimes he'll take like an extra day off if he wants to. And then once summer comes, he'll probably work more. So the school's pretty close. It's about like 5 minutes away. And then I'm just trying my best to just get everyone ready by like 11, and then just have everything ready and leave the house by at least like 11:45. It's 11:50 now, so we left like a little later, but that's okay. And so they're both in preschool. Maya's 4, David is 3, and they're able to go to preschool together. And then next year Maya will go to kindergarten and David will go to preschool again. He got in early. He was on a wait list for preschool. I just wanted them to go together, and I actually wanted them to be in class together, but they had no space because of COVID, and they don't have that many students, so they put them into separate classes. But I figured, the teacher talked to me and told me that it's better that way, because if siblings are in class together, they're more likely to fight and stuff, like at home. So I think it's better for them, and plus they see each other at recess, which they had during the summer. They would go and play in the park at the school. And then they would also go play like on the blacktop, and they would color with chalk and stuff. So they see each other during that time because all the kids go together. And then now during the winter they have like gym time, so they go into the gym and they see each other in there, and they get really excited that they see each other. Are you picking your nose over there? No.
Now I watch it.
You want to watch it now? I'm not even done editing it. So I just pulled up to the school. It's 11:52. We're gonna wait a few minutes, and then we'll get out, and yeah, we'll part ways for a few hours. They go for 2.5 hours.
When I make a watch
It's
it.
not ready yet, sweetie. You're so funny. He's really excited because I told him I'm making a YouTube video, and he wants to watch it already. I love you so much, kids. Bye.
Hi, Lydia. Ready? Go on in. Hi, David. Come on.
Come on, Judy.
Let's go. Oh, it's a good hand. Okay. Go to the
Okay, love you so much. Look at this. I'll see you after school, okay? When I got back in the car, the baby was crying. That would happen to me right when I dropped the kids off. He's okay. A pacifier just fell out of his mouth and he was crying for it. So I'm gonna head home and then I guess just try to do some stuff. I gotta actually cook a soup today. So I wanna do that while the kids are at school so they have that for lunch when they get out. They go to school, it's like 12 to 2:30, so at like 2:15 I have to head out to go pick them up. Just have to figure out when to feed the baby. He just ate at home about an hour ago. Well, like 10:30 he ate, so he's gonna have to eat soon, I think. This is about 1:20. I'm gonna be making some breakfast. These are maple sausages. And I cut up some onions and bell peppers and I'm going to be making some eggs. Usually I'm home a little earlier, but I had to stop and get gas. And then I always eat breakfast at this time because it's like the only time in the morning that I have time. And I'm actually making some bird formula here. Funny story, I actually got into breeding birds like 3 years ago. It's hilarious, but it's a lot more work than I thought. And right when I got pregnant with my son, I actually decided I'm gonna be selling all my birds. I'll tell you guys a little more about that in a minute. And just have to flip my eggs before they burn. And then just set that on the side so I could help my little birdies. So I got into breeding cockatiels about 3 years ago. Funny story is that I went to get my first cockatiel from a breeder, and the guy said he was like a tame bird, which means that they're like hand fed and raised around people, so they're friendly. But this bird was not friendly at all. He actually bit my finger really bad till it bled. So I got pissed off and I decided that I'm going to be a breeder and I'm gonna be the best breeder ever. So I started looking up people that like didn't want birds anymore, or looking up local breeders and kind of putting my own breeding pairs together. And I ended up having like a whole bunch of birds. My friends were like, "What are you doing?" But it was pretty rewarding. My daughter loved helping me with the birds. It's just like really time consuming. You have to pull the baby birds from their mother and father at around 2 to 3 weeks old, and then you have to hand feed them every 2 to 3 hours, and then like every 4 hours, and then every 5 hours, and then once they're about like 8 to 10 weeks old, they're ready to go home. As you can see, these birds are super friendly and they're almost ready to go to their homes. So I'm definitely gonna miss, raising them and stuff. But it's very time consuming, like I said, and then you need people to come and help you when you're going on vacation and stuff. And I don't really have anyone that's experienced in breeding birds or anything of the nature, so I wasn't able to go on vacation or anything. And it's just like, I'm like, maybe when I retire and my kids are all older and I don't have anywhere to go. But for now, it's just not for me. So here I am just feeding all of them. And then they do start picking on seeds and stuff around 5 to 6 weeks old. And then they're ready to go home around 7 to 8 weeks old. It's funny because I made a Facebook page and I had so many people interested. I did this right before I decided breeding, And then I ended up getting like a really long wait list and did really good reading for 3 years. But like I said, it was just really time consuming. So I ended up selling all of my breeding pairs to my friend Michelle in Bolingbrook. I still help her actually advertise and sell her birds, and she gives me a little bit of profit to help her out and refer people to her. So, I still get to do it some way. While the baby naps for a little bit, I'm going to try to eat my breakfast before he wakes up and just tidy the living room a little bit. I really wanted to finish the soup before the kids got home, but kind of running behind. I'm just gonna boil the chicken really fast and add some, it's called like Better Than Bouillon. It's like an organic mix that you put in the soup that's similar to bouillon. And then it's kind of time to go and pick up the kids. So I'm gonna get Adrian and me ready really fast. And it's super cold outside. So I'm just gonna leave the soup on a simmer. I'm changing the baby really fast so he's comfortable. He's crying. He's so mad I woke him up. I feel so bad. He got really upset and he was crying, so I had to give him a bottle really fast just to calm him down a little bit. And then I'll have to finish feeding him when we get back. See what happens. You literally can't control when they get hungry or anything, so thankfully he's getting sleepy and was able just to take a little bit of milk so he can fall asleep. And he was pretty good for the ride. So because the baby was screaming, I'm a little late. Not too bad. Usually I leave at least at 2:15 so I can get in line with the other cars. And I like to be kind of in front and just get in my car first. But today, Adrian was crying. They don't get out till 2:30, but I like to leave the house at 2:15 to make it there at 2:20. And now it's 2:20, so there'll just be a few cars parked right before me, which is not bad. My boobs are hurting really bad because I need to pump, and I was supposed to pump after I dropped the little ones off, but it just didn't happen. I didn't have enough time. If you think about it, 2 hours is not really a lot of time to do anything, and I have to sit there for about 20 minutes and pump, so I'm just gonna have to try to pump right when I get back. So I'm just waiting now in the car for like 2:29. That's when all the parents literally get out of their cars because it's so cold. No one wants to stand out there by the doors. But look at my lips. They're so chapped, and I just keep like picking at them. And my freaking arms, my hands, they are so, they're bad. Do you want to see? Look, I have like, I think it's eczema, like really bad on my hands. And my hands, they feel so sore. And then every time I wash my hands or use hand sanitizer, it burns so bad. So I've been putting Aquaphor on it and using like eczema cream on it and the Aveeno one, and it burns it. It like doesn't, it's not helping at all. So I've been using like gloves to wash dishes, because I feel like I'm washing so much. I'm washing baby bottles like 5-6 times a day. I'm constantly washing dishes, so it's just irritating them even worse. But yeah, the bell's about to ring, so I'm gonna go out there and hopefully baby doesn't scream right when I'm leaving. So I'm just gonna get the kids all strapped into their seats, and they get snacks at school. Because of COVID, they're not allowed to eat their snacks in school, so I just give it to them in the car. Kind of helps me out before lunch. Just putting all their coats away. They just come in and throw their coats on the ground, so they're not tall enough. I'll make that excuse for them. And then I have to pump really fast before picking up my daughter from the bus, so I have about 30 minutes before I pick the kids up, and then when we get home I have about 30 minutes to pump, and then I have to run out to the front. She's about 2 houses down, her bus stop, so it's not too bad. So I just gotta put little baby down for a nap. I brought him down to the swing, and then like I said, the bus stop is literally just 2 houses down, so I don't even really have to go outside, but I do it anyways. So there's the bus. It's so cold and windy today. I cannot wait till like spring and summer. There she is. We're gonna go ahead and clear off this dining table because all the groceries were still on it from last night. The kids love helping me wipe down the table. We gotta make cleanup time really fun. They're pretty good kids. They love helping out. And then the kids love helping me cook, so I'm gonna have them help me cut up all this stuff for soup. Sophia's peeling the carrots, and Maya's gonna help her out. As you can see, we're really late on the soup. I was able to cook the chicken and stuff, but I didn't have enough time to do the vegetables. So they're helping me out a bit.
We need a big knife.
You need the big knife?
No, we need the real tiny plastic knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plastic one doesn't really work, honey. Mommy will cut that big carrot, okay?
Mommy. So we're just making a Polish cauliflower soup. It's just diced potatoes, carrots, celery, and then I add the cauliflower, and then sometimes I add a cup of noodles, like little ones, just to give them like a lot of options in the soup. The kids are so helpful all the time. They love doing this stuff. It makes them so happy. Since the soup wasn't done, I let them make their own sandwiches. They love doing everything on their own. I had no space on my phone, so it deleted what we picked for our sandwiches. David made a ham with cheese. Sophie made ham and cheese as well. And Maya made a salami sandwich. Mine is so good.
Good. Was that fun, you guys, making your own food?
And it was more delicious.
It's more delicious when you make it?
I want to help you all day.
You want to help me all day?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And me.
Yeah, you too. Do you guys want to drink anything?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to drink?
Oh my god!
You want some apple juice or water? You want water?
Oh my god! The cheese is like stuck to my mouth at the top.
Oh my gosh, you're eating too fast.
And it got stuck. Like I don't know how to get it off. You guys reckon
You're so silly.
And then I put in the cauliflower as the last vegetable because it doesn't take long to soften. The baby woke up, so I'm going to change him and I'm going to make him a bottle so he can eat and hopefully fall asleep because I'm still making this soup. We're going to try and do Sophia's homework. She got some math coloring page, which is fun for them to do math. And then she has a reading log that she does every day and spelling words for tests on Friday. While Sophia does her math homework, I'm going to be washing all these dishes from lunch and from making soup, just so I could have a clean sink.
You guys are being naughty, huh? Look at this little guy. Hello. Oh.
Stop it. This is my backpack. Go play yours.
No, David. Are you being bad to your sisters?
Hey!
What's wrong, Maya? Come here. Come talk to mommy. What happened? What happened? Did David hurt you?
Ow,
Okay,
stop.
we're gonna have a talk with him, okay? Come look at Adrian. He's talking. Making
Talk.
funny little faces.
Mommy, sing that song to him again.
I was singing. I don't know what I was singing. I was just making stuff up.
Just sing it, baby. Jingle bell.
Jingle bells? Do you want to help me sing it to him?
Jingle bell.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Wait, how do you sing jingle bells?
Jingle bell, jingle. Oh yeah. Jingle bell.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Is it Christmas time?
No.
Why are we singing Christmas music, huh?
Oh, sing
He
that
liked
song.
it.
Sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
He's sticking his tongue out. He's like, Mark.
Twinkle, twinkle, unicorn. Twinkle.
Ba, ba, black sheep,
have you any wool? Yes, sir,
3 bags full.
One for the master, one for the day.
One for the little boy who lives down the lane. You
That's
think he
you.
liked it?
But well, how come when we twinkle, twinkle, little star, he started to cry?
He doesn't like that song. Oh, David's looking through the fridge now. He can't wait for the soup.
Because he wants
Mommy's really late on the soup.
the watermelon.
I'm just gonna throw in this little cup of noodles, like a half a cup of these tiny little noodles. I feel like I've been making this soup forever. I'm just gonna vacuum up the floor because the birds, they like throw their seeds around every single day and then the seeds get spread all over the house. So for mine and my husband's dinner, I'm going to be making some seasoned drumsticks in a pan with this Polish seasoning. It's called like golden skin seasoning. I don't remember what exactly is in it, but it's like garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, and a few other things. And then I'm just going to be making some mashed potatoes as well. I'm just dicing those up really small so they could cook fast. Adding some salt, and then I'm using avocado oil to fry these up. And then I just cook those on there until they're 175 on the inside. And I'm making just a quick salad with lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers. Here are the kids going crazy, and Sophia not paying attention at all to her homework. And here is little Maya. She's upset because I didn't use the right type of noodle for her soup. She loves like those little tiny noodles, but they didn't have any in stock. So I used something a little bigger, and she notices, and then she will like not eat the soup at all. And little Adrian woke up. But I finally got my dinner done. So I get to sit with him and try to eat that dinner and finish up Sophia's homework. But look how delicious that looks. It was so good. You didn't finish your soup. You can't have a snack right now. What's wrong, David?
You need help? Here, I'm gonna have it go down. No.
It's almost time for bedtime, right? You didn't finish your soup. Look at your soup over there. It's waiting. And finally, Danny came home. He got home before 8. And I'm just going to run a quick bath for Sophia. So cleaning did not happen today. Usually when I'm cooking and need to make food for the day, it's very hard to put in schedule cleaning. I also wanted to do laundry. Didn't get to that either. This is clean laundry. Ignore my closet, it's so messy. My hamper is full of dirty laundry. I just put Adrian down. He's falling asleep finally, so I could sit and pump. And I also wanted to get through this today. I have to put away all his newborn clothes because he doesn't fit into it. He is now in a size 0 to 3. It's like a little big depending on what brand it is. And then I wanted to clean my closet out. I have a whole bunch of, those 2 bins right there are clothes that don't fit the kids anymore. Still working on putting that away and getting that in the garage. That bin is full of socks that will never have pairs, honestly. So I'm gonna try to put those into pairs this week, and then if I don't find a pair, I'm just throwing them away. I'm over the socks. They're literally in this basket for like forever. Hampers I bought for every single room to help with laundry, because we'll do laundry like this, and then literally everyone's clothes and everything, and then I throw it onto the bed, and then it takes me so long to separate each person's laundry into one and then put them away. So I figured every day or so I'll do one hamper. So this is me and my husband, so I'll go and do that tomorrow. And then when I dump it on the bed, it's just me and my husband's clothes, not the kids and the babies and everything like that. And then I got Adrian his own little hamper here on this side. So I'll probably maybe do his clothes tomorrow too. And then the next day I'll do the girls. And then David. So their hamper is here. They love throwing their clothes on the floor. So I'm trying to get them to put it into the hamper. So they've been doing good. As you can see, it's full. And then obviously I'm going to clean the rooms tomorrow.
Sophie's done with her bath. She gets up early in the mornings at 7, so she takes her bath first, and then the little ones don't start school till 12, like I said, and so I don't give them a bath till the morning. Just easier that way. Instead of bathing all 3 kids, I do Sophia, and then the next day I do the kids in the morning. Bedtime is a little crazy in the house. My son was actually really tired, so he knocked right out. But someone has to lay with him. He's used to my husband laying with him, or I used to, but now I have Adrian here, so I'm mostly in here. But he can't fall asleep like by himself. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can, but he would cry, and I'm just like not ready for that right now. Or I feel bad when he cries and stuff. So I remember I tried to put him down in his own bed, and I was like, "You're a big boy, like you don't need to sleep with mommy and daddy." But he was just not having it. So he has like his twin bed in there, and Danny just falls asleep with him, and he gets up when he falls asleep. My girls are really loud in there. They're loud every single day. They share a room, and they literally like talk for like at least 30 minutes or maybe even longer sometimes. So I try to put them to bed at least at like 8, but sometimes it doesn't work out. Like it's close to 9 now. Sophia has to wake up early for school. I lost my train of thought because my husband walked in. But anyways, I'm gonna pump now. I wanted to take a bath, and actually I wanted to go downstairs and just clean up a bit. It's so messy down there. Put away dinner, put away the soup I made, the chicken and the salad, and then just kind of clean up just a little bit so it's not like super cluttery, and I'll have like more to do tomorrow. And then I wanted to take a nice bath, but my hands, my eczema is so bad. It's burning really bad. I just ran a bath for my daughter, and my hands are burning. So I don't know how I could sit there in hot water and like wash myself. So I think I'm going to skip on that and maybe look up some remedies, because whatever I'm doing is not working. I heard honey. I'm going to try to look it up, maybe coconut oil or honey, and see how that goes. And my lips looks like I got beat up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably just record just cleaning up a bit and stuff, or not. I don't know. Depends on how much space I have on my phone. I literally stopped maybe 5 times today just to delete a whole bunch of pictures and videos off my phone. So I'm done pumping. My husband actually washed all the dishes downstairs and cleaned up a bit. So all I have to do is wake up like in a few hours and put the soup away because it's still hot. And for now, we're just gonna probably like watch a movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and I'll probably make like a part 2 of doing like other things tomorrow.